Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to be playing some more Alan Wake Remastered. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay. Where was I? Need to go this way? Ladder. Okay. Just had to make sure there was little indication thingy.
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
I will take everything that I can. I like to be stocked on necessities. Ah. Alright, don't want to fall off the cliff. Let's go back down. Where's the ladder? Okay, I know I have to go that way.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
Reached a checkpoint. I didn't know that I was going the correct way. I don't think that I am.
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
Okay. I think that's a couple of things that were covered in the last video. Don't entirely remember, but I think that's now why I have to go this way instead of that way.
With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
I'm a little confused. Okay. I get I needed to be in here for that supply. Okay, maybe I do need to go back the other way. Thought there was a ladder over there somewhere. Hmm. Yeah, 'cause this is where Stucky chased me, right? Ah! Oh wait. Hey, look, a generator. Sweet. Huh, there's a manuscript page in here. Ooh, a shotgun. Alright. Look, a ladder. I kinda wanna go up it. Okay, no reason to. Okay. I think that should be good. Okay. That's why I need to climb up there. Heh. Because that's where the logs end up. Hey, there's a thermos over here. Okay. I think I can move on from this area without without any worry. If I missed anything by the end of the game, I'll just go back through.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and it would keep you company all night long if I weren't. It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walkies.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but he was just too tough for his own good.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
You have a good night now.
Okay. Oh, another supply. All right. Ooh, manuscript.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no contest. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
Well, that's a little creepy. Okay, I guess I had no choice but to jump down. Okay. guy came up from behind. Oof. I didn't do that right. Try again. Okay, that's how I run. I forgot for a minute. Flare gun ammo, flare gun. I don't know why it keeps giving me some flare guns. Flare gun ammo, great. But the gun itself, I already had. So.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no contest. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
Yeah. Run. Oh, shoot. Darn it. Oof. Man, kinda sucks when I have two coming at me at once. Pick the rest of this stuff back up.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, step outside for a spell. The forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I always say,
Okay. So, instead of flare gun,
The gas station was closer now.
I think that's
its
what
light
throws
welcoming
me
in the
off.
darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best
Oh,
with no
Belly
contest.
Burster is a monster dog.
Is second best. The famous dog is...
Okay. Quit throwing your hatchets at me. Catch these hands. Catch these bullets. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Come on! Okay, one's gone. There's the other. Whew! We found another manuscript. Okay. Checkpoint reached. Thankfully. Okay, so that is the way to go. Down into the darkness.
I never touch salad, no. A man like me needs a hefty meal. That's for the day.
Okay. I didn't know he was right behind me. Darn it. Oh, that is not fair. They get to hit me fucking twice. Dang it. Ah. Excuse my profanity, but damn. Yeah, I'm not going to that.
Salad, no. A man like me needs a hefty meal. That's for the day.
I saw someone. Oof. Okay. I think I got all three of them this time. That's creepy. Shotgun. Oh.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Had having called a press conference. Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place
I'm not
the
sure I
weapon
want to go out there
against
just
my
yet.
own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, 2 new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses.
Damn.
Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat in Night Springs.
I have to go out here now. Oh. Creepy games. I love them and hate them at the same time. I don't need batteries. I want to make sure I have. Okay. I can only hold 42 rounds at a time. Come on. Okay.
Forgotten inside the engine has destroyed the red car!
Oof. Oh. Ah. Oof. Oh, no. Come on. There we go. Whew.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come. Assuming I'd reach the lights at the gas station alive.
Been use. Okay, I can't climb that ladder to see it if anything's up there. That's alright. I think I made it to the gas station.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice. After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Okay. Checkpoint. Manuscript page.
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
Wow. Can't go inside yet.
I had to get inside the gas station to find a phone to call for help.
Nope. Can't get in through the restroom. Of course, I probably need to go through the
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
The 68th Annual Deer Fest, September 15th through the 18th. Games and activities, raffle tickets, fishing competition, pie contest, and surprise competitions, live music for the children, Bucktooth Charlie, afternoons, and Montgomery, the Mystics, Amazing Phantasmagoria. I think I said that right. Yeah, it looks like it. Phantasmagoria evenings. Don't miss the legendary Deerfest Parade. Okay.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Oh, wow.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Wow. I'll skip it.
Previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice! Now, she's missing. Alice? Alice? I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at. But the cabin had disappeared.
New York City.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
I should have checked out the gas station before I went inside and made that call.
Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Let's go turn on the coffee for her. There it is.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow. Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Well, that sounded a little, raunchy. How do I examine them? Or are they in the other room? Is that where my desk is? Okay.
These
There
look
we
really
go.
good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan! Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right
Okay.
here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Wait, which books? Return to Sender.
I really don't
What
like
I Can't
this, Alan.
Forget.
Please hurry.
Alex Casey. Things that I Want. The Fall of Casey. Okay.
Alan! I really need those lights on!
Okay. Chill out.
Alan, please! Check the fuse box. It's in the hallway.
I'm right here, baby.
I'm fine. Just get the lights back on. Now, please.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
To be honest, I kinda get
Yeah.
spooked by the
When I
dark
got scared
too.
in the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Honestly, I shouldn't judge the way that
You too.
Alice
Yeah, nice
reacted
story,
when
writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
that probably would have been me in that situation.
Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Aw, kissy.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head. I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake?
That's a big fish.
Doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
I believe you'll find the sheriff in her office. Just go down the corridor.
There's a phone in the middle
You're
of the room.
good to go, Mr. Wake. Sarah's probably waiting for a chance to talk to you.
Is there a way? Oh, manuscript. I am missing a few pages. Okay. So that one, find a nightmare difficulty. That one and that one. So But there are two that I did miss, for sure. Okay, so there's only one I have to find in Nightmare difficulty. So I have to look for a whole lot more. Guess I should have been paying attention. Oh well. If I have to restart the game, I have to restart the game. It's lots of fun. Okay. Let's go talk to Sarah.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
Disappeared on 6/20/07. Identifying features, knack for winning contest.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Missing Richard Bow, Bruce Dansky, and Jacob Miller. On a camping trip, overdue, haven't been in contact. If you have seen them or know their whereabouts, call that number. What about the other one? Where's a kitty? Okay, before I talk to her, I guess I will look around.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
I get that.
That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
She'd fit right in where I come from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that. Back in her day, she wrote about all sorts of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history. Of course, what small town hasn't?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the parade float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Oh, manuscript. Manuscript page.
The sheriff wants to see you in her office, Mr. Wake.
Alright, I'll go to her office now. I think. Yeah, every other door is locked. So, yeah, I'll go to her office now.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Alice?
I'm talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he quit drinking for good.
Oh, no such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly. He started shouting like that the moment he woke up.
Oh, damn.
They don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here. Thank you, man. Thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward. Okay, listen. You gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was. It was a goddamn space alien! I know it sounded like something a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then. I told him, oh yeah, well, I don't hear where on your feet. Stick by I'm sticking with what I'm saying. I don't think your number's the same as my number. We have different. I know it's not the same as my number. I know my number. And that's not it. How many people do you think ever seen a shit cop? 'Cause I've seen it. I've seen it twice. Once it was mine and once it was somebody else.
Okay, I'm gonna end this video right here because it's gonna cut off in a minute anyway. I was interrupted for a minute. So, yeah. Catch y'all in the next video. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends.